Hello, everyone. Amanda Williams, MD, MPH, here with you today to talk about joint health. And this is a common problem that so many people deal with, whether you've been diagnosed with arthritis or if you just have the occasional sore knee or sore hip. We certainly know that this impacts an awful lot of folks out there. And we also know that just based off of so many different scientific research studies, that weather can have an impact on your joints. And everyone's heard about it when someone says, I knew it was going to rain today because my knees felt a little stiff. Well, there's certainly something to this. And they have done studies where they've looked at how weather can impact our joints. And it's actually quite technical when you get into the studies themselves and how it's looking at how the body is reacting to different changes in terms of the environment. So when the temperatures start to drop, or if there's a shift in terms of the barometric pressure, this certainly can impact the way that the blood flow into the joints is working. And we know that there are certain triggers like TNF alpha, which is tumor necrosis factor alpha, that this can kind of set off this little spiraling effect, which can actually drive up inflammation within your joints, which for someone who's already dealing with arthritis is not a fun experience. So, we also know that during the winter months, many times people are not as active as they normally would be. Maybe you're not out walking around your neighborhood like you did when the weather was a little bit warmer. So we know that the reduction in physical activity also can impact the overall health and the flexibility and the joint mobility, as one would say. So these are things that we want to be considerate of as we move into those cooler months. What can you be doing? Well, it always comes down to targeting inflammation at the same time supporting the joint itself. Now, how do we approach this? Well, collagen. This is really key. Type 1 collagen, which is the most abundant type of collagen found within the human body. This is what we want to be making sure that we incorporate into our routine. Now, luckily for you, we have many different types of collagen formulations. We have hydrolyzed collagen, which is key because we want to make sure that the form of collagen that we are taking is a highly absorbable form, one that is actually going to make it into the joint spaces and yield us a benefit. Now, we also know that collagen, type 1 collagen, is utilized in many other areas within the body. So, our skin, hair, nails. So, just by taking a collagen supplement alone, you're also going to gain those additional benefits. But why hydrolyzed collagen? Well, we know that it's absorbable. Number two, we know that this is the type that has been studied and shown to be clinically effective. So when you look at all of the different options available to you, we have our collagen HX, we have our collagen tablets. Both of those contain a registered trademark form of collagen that's been used in human clinical trials known as peptan B. And this form is really, really powerful when it comes to reestablishing the collagen within the joint spaces. And this is key because we know that as we get older, our natural production of collagen begins to diminish. This actually starts to happen in your mid to late 20s. And by the time you hit 60 years old, many people have lost a good 50% of their collagen stores. So putting collagen back in is just a good idea. But doing it the right way with a highly absorbable form, that's even more important because there's a lot of collagen products out there on the market. But you do want to make sure that you are using one that's been shown in clinical trials to be effective. So we have the collagen HX, which contains peptan B. We have our collagen tablets for those who don't want to use a powdered form. You have the tablets. So that's another option that also contains peptan B. We have the Collagex HA, which is really cool because this actually contains hyaluronic acid, which we know is very beneficial for the lubrication within the joint spaces. So when we talk about the synovial fluid, hyaluronic acid plays a key role in this. Now, the Collagex HA also contains glucosamine, another key component to maintaining the health of our joints. So a lot of different options, and we have a brand new hydrolyzed collagen formulation out there called Flex HX, and this is also really nice. You're getting the hydrolyzed collagen along with bromelain and chondroitin. So we know chondroitin, it's like a cousin to your glucosamine, both very, very important when it comes to maintaining the health of the joints. So the Flex HX contains the chondroitin along with the hydrolyzed collagen plus bromelain. Now that's really key because we want to make sure that we are targeting inflammation. We know that bromelain goes through and gobbles up inflammation. We also know that in our other formulations, we utilize different nutrients such as boswellia extract. So in the collagen HX, this contains boswellia extract along with silica. So they're very comprehensive when it comes to giving you full support within the joints. Plus, you're yielding the other benefits for your hair, skin, and nails. So it's kind of a win win. Now, which one should you take? It kind of depends on what your overall needs are and how often should you take it. That also depends on your overall needs. So this is when you want to reach out to one of our health experts at Invite and ask them, which of these collagen formulations would be best for me, and how should I take it? What time of day should I take it? How do I incorporate it into my daily routine? And they'll be able to make sure that you are on the right formulation to really target your specific needs. As I mentioned, we're getting into those colder months. I'm here in Florida, so it's not so cold down here, but it does get cold as the winter months come upon us. Nothing like the Midwest or the Northeast, but we do experience our little cold fronts down here. But we do know that just general shifts and changes in weather can certainly impact your joints. So you want to make sure that you're taking care of your joints. Don't go through the cold weather months and feel uncomfortable where you wake up every day and you feel like you're really stiff, that your knees just aren't having that flexibility as you're going up and down stairs or even just walking throughout your house. You want to make sure that you are doing things to support your joints. And collagen is really one of your best friends in achieving this. And then we also want to address the underlying issue with the inflammation. So, as I mentioned, we have the blended formulations that contain key nutrients that really do target and ease inflammation. So many different options for you. Definitely go to the website and check out all of our different collagen formulations. Keep in mind, the winter weather is right around the corner, and you don't want to be dealing with stiff, sore joints if you don't have to. So, now is the time to make sure that you start to incorporate these nutrients into your routine so you can really yield the benefit throughout the cold winter months. Now, I will be back with you in a few more days, and I will talk about more wonderful formulations available at Invite Health. Thank you so much.